Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, and you know what that means. Updates for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. But that's not all this week. So, as you guys know, I do a series on this channel called the Call of Duty Weekly Reload, where we go over all of the Call of Duty news. And this week, we're going to kind of combine the update video with the Call of Duty Weekly Reload, because we also have some news about Call of Duty Vanguard, and of course, the beta, or the second weekend of the beta, that is happening this weekend. So with that, we are going to go over all of that information. We're going to start out with the update, talk about Black Ops Cold War, then move into Warzone, and then finally finish things off with Call of Duty Vanguard and everything you need to know about this weekend's beta, so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's dive into it, and let's start out with today's update for Black Ops Cold War. So starting off with the playlist updates for Black Ops Cold War, we first of all have Zoo 24/7. This is the newest map added in. It's a really good map, one of my favorites from Black Ops 1. Definitely give this one a shot. There's also some Nuketown 12v12. If you're leveling up weapons, this is going to be the busiest map, the fastest way to do so. It's also really chaotic. Demolition is also here. This is the mode that Infinity Ward invented. Cool to see in a Treyarch game. We also have Gunfight Blueprints, pretty straightforward on that one. Face Off 6v6, 12v12, party games, which now also includes Double Agent, so that is kind of like the newest party game added within the season. You can now play it through the party games playlist. And then finally, we have Fire Team. Now, aside from that, the store bundles are what's new this week. So first off, we have the Judge Dredd Tracer Pack. So this one is for Beck. Honestly, both of these are really cool skins. First off, you have the normal Judge Dredd skin, which I really do enjoy. But in my opinion, the cooler one is the comic strip one, which is just black and white and is very different than any other skin we've seen so far. We also have the Pistol Delta, the Assault Rifle, and finally the Submachine Gun that comes with it as well. There's also the finishing move, as you can see here. Really cool finishing move. We also have a watch, a charm, an emblem, and finally a calling card. One of the cooler bundles that we've seen costs 2,400 COD points. The other one is the new operator, which is of course Hudson. So as far as Hudson goes, we have the Relentless skin. We also have the Tactical Rifle Bravo. They kind of went with his white and gold theme, as well as an SMG and an LMG. There's also a new watch, which shows your weapon level rank, which is cool. You can kind of track that within game. It even has a bar that goes up as you get kills. I think that's pretty cool. The Aviator's weapon charm, emblem, and calling card. Now, as far as Hudson goes, I've talked about this before, but he has an interesting addition to his backstory, which we're going to be talking about in a story video tomorrow. We haven't had a good story video in a while, so stay tuned for that. Trust me, it completely changes an entire storyline, not from Black Ops Cold War, but actually Black Ops 2. So in Warzone, the playlists are interesting this week. We've got a lot to talk about here. So first of all, we have quads, trios, Iron Trails 84 duos, and solos. So mostly normal there, except for duos, which is Iron Trails 84. From what we've been previewed, it appears as though this is only going to be in duos, and essentially what you need to know is characters have more health, there's faster health regeneration, and on top of this, there's no random loadouts that come in throughout the game. You have to purchase them. There's no really weird weapons within the gulag, and that is basically all you need to know. Also, if you check out down in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see that Blueprint Blitz is currently live. It is live for a bit, essentially 4 days. So if you're going for some of those blueprints that you haven't earned yet, now is the time to do so. We also have Clash, which is large scale team deathmatch, aka 50v50, pretty straightforward. We also have Rebirth Resurgence quads, and finally Plunder Blood Money. Now, the one other thing that we haven't talked about is there's a free Prime Gaming bundle that you can get as well. If you link your Prime account, you get this bundle. Pretty straightforward. But that is essentially the Warzone update for this week. Of course, the big thing is going to be Iron Trails 84, and I'm very interested to see how that overall changes the meta within Warzone. Also interesting that they appearingly only have duos for this, even moving forward into the future weeks. I wonder if that'll change to be in other playlists like trios and quads, but as of right now, it is just duos. So for the first time, we have a third game in the update video, because this weekend is the second weekend, or the crossplay weekend, of the Call of Duty Vanguard beta. Now, as far as this goes, looking at the playlist, we do have some new things here. First of all, quick play is just like it was last weekend. It's going to be a mix of tactical, assault, and blitz. Unfortunately, there is no option just to choose blitz like the guy was hoping for, but that's what we have as of right now. The other option is team deathmatch. I personally don't love this being the other option, because team deathmatch is probably my least favorite mode. However, they did add in search and destroy. And to my knowledge, I could be wrong about this, but from what I remember, there's never been search and destroy in a beta for Call of Duty. So that is really cool if you ask me. And of course, Champions Hill is there once again. The other thing that was added within the beta this week is a new map, which is called Eagle's Nest. And this is actually probably my favorite map when I played early. And it's a very small map, great for 6v6. And I'm curious how it plays in those other modes, or even if it is in Assault or Blitz. We'll have to wait and find out, but just know that Eagle's Nest is there as of now. Now, the other thing that people were wondering about the second weekend is, are they going to up the level cap? Right now it is at 30, and it doesn't appear as though that is the case. If you go into the weapons and everything like that, it appears as though the final thing that you unlock is at level 30. They haven't added in everything else, so that is the same as the first week. However, we do have the new map, and I'm assuming we're going to get some updated playlists throughout the weekend as well. The other thing that we have is coming out on Tuesday. So right after the beta weekend is over, on September the 21st is when the numbers event begins within Warzone. So as far as this goes, it's an event. There's going to be various different challenges with the mobile broadcast stations. You go to them, you have to complete certain things, and that'll be happening on the Tuesday, which is very odd because normally we get updates on the Thursday, but clearly they want a big enough gap between this and Season 6. Speaking of which, today is actually the first teaser that we got of Season 6. So this was tweeted out, and it had the caption with "She is ready, #zombies, #Season 6. So obviously this is about Season 6. You can read through it here, but essentially this is obviously talking about Samantha Maxis, and as far as this goes, it's basically telling us about the final DLC for Zombies, the newest map, which assumably will be coming out with Season 6. Knowing this, we should also be getting more and more information regarding Season 6 in the coming days, coming weeks, and as soon as we have more information as to what this is going to be, I will keep you guys updated. Obviously, they are going to want to put out the biggest chunk of the Season 6 content before the new game is released. So before Call of Duty Vanguard is released on November the 5th, they want to get out as much Season 6 content as possible, because this is going to lead us into the new Warzone map, and of course all of the Call of Duty Vanguard content as well. We also don't know how they are going to implement the story with Call of Duty Warzone and the Pacific map yet either, but we do know that it's somehow going to be intertwined with the events that do happen in Verdansk. How? We don't know. We just know that they will be intertwined. So that is essentially all of the information that we have on today's update. It's going to be interesting next week as we are getting the numbers event coming out on Tuesday, and then later on Thursday we should have another update coming out as well. So over the next week it's going to be interesting, so stay tuned to the channel. As soon as we get more information about either the numbers event or anything else, I will keep you guys updated. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have notifications on. It's the best way to stay up to date on anything. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, you like being kept up to date, it is always appreciated if you hit that like button. And most importantly, I would love to hear what you think about these updates, what you think about the Season 6 teaser, everything like that, and of course the Vanguard beta as well. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this to us.